Introducing Ginger. Former occupation, farmer. Current occupation, CEO of the Tomato Corporation. Age, 27. Height, 5 feet 8 inches, 173 centimeters. She has a cheerful and steady character.
The Distribution Network Development Project is going well. Sylvia, arrange a Board of Directors meeting for Monday.
Very good, Miss Ginger.
Who could that be?
Hello there, granddaughter. We haven't seen you for a while, and Grandma and I really miss you.
Grandpa, I miss you too. I'll be there tomorrow. See you then.
Great! No one should work that much. I'll tell Grandma to bake some cookies.
The next morning,
It's been so long since I've been here, I don't even recognize the countryside.
indeed the last several years were good to the countryside, and the quality of life had improved quite a bit. The Browns had finished the noisy construction of their new storehouses and bee gardens. A good-sized satellite dish protruded from Chuck's room. He drives the bulldozer. There was only one house that showed any signs of neglect.
Interesting. I wonder what kind of lazybones lives there.
By the time Ginger got to her grandparents' house, tea and cookies were already on the table.
Well, Ginger, how are you? How's business?
Life is wonderful. Grandpa, who owns that deserted house in the neighborhood?
Oh, well, it isn't deserted. The owner just doesn't know anything about working with his hands.
Oh, shut up, you old bird. By the way, Ginger, he's a very nice young man from the city. Perhaps you should help him. Otherwise, he'll probably lose this year's crops.
Why not? It's been a long time since I've held a shovel. I'll go over there just as soon as I finish my cup of tea. Hi there, I'm your neighbor, Ginger.
I'm Robert. It's nice to meet you. I'd invite you to sit down, but there isn't anywhere to sit.
Robert, why is your farm in such a state of neglect?
I just don't know how to work the land. I'm a businessman, not a farmer.
Robert Higgins, successful businessman.
Things haven't been going well for me lately.
Robert Higgins, unemployed.
This miserable house is all I have left, and I have no idea what to do with it.
Don't hang your head, Robert. In the countryside, we don't abandon each other during hard times. Let's work together and get your farm in order.
Thank you, Ginger, but I really don't know what I'm doing.
You'll learn. Now grab your shovel and let's get to work. First, let's learn how to till the soil. To do this, double-click on an empty section. That's it. Now let's till 3 more patches.
Okay.
Wonderful! Now let's plant tomato seeds in our patches of land. To do this, pick up the sack of seeds by clicking on it, and then click on each of the patches of land. Now you need to dig up the burdock near the shed to free up the patches of land. To do this, put your bag of seeds onto the field by double-clicking on an empty section of the field. Now click on each weed to dig it up and till the soil. And now click on the 8 patches of burdock to dig up the weeds. Your tomatoes will be ready soon. Pick up a crate, then click on a tomato plant with ripe vegetables. Remember, a crate can hold the pickings from 4 plants. The crate is full. Now let's take it to the barn. We used our only crate, so we'll need to buy more. Click on the Supplies tab. The farm is in business. Now you need to sell a crate of tomatoes. Now that everything is running smoothly, Robert, I'm sure you won't have any problem selling them in the future.
Wonderful! I finally get to go to town.
Now, Robert, we've come to the end of our adventure. Your farm is in good working order, and the buyers are already placing numerous orders.
Ginger, I don't know how to thank you. I'll tell you all about my past, like I promised.
Wow, it's a completely different place now. The garden's even nice to look at. I hardly even recognize it.
Yes, it's wonderful. Now I'll be able to sell this dump and start something new.
If you don't mind telling me, what happened with your last line of work?
I had a small canning factory. Things were going pretty well until I was made an offer that I couldn't refuse. These people, I don't know who they were, they rented one of my labs. They said they wanted to research environmentally friendly toilet paper. They offered me good money. I agreed without thinking it over. After a month, I went to take a look at the lab to see what they were up to. They wouldn't even let me in the door. And furthermore, there wasn't any toilet paper in that laboratory, just plants and pots, and all sorts of strange equipment. I started to suspect something wasn't right, but I didn't have enough proof to go to the police. That night, I hacked into their computer network, and I can assure you that they weren't working on toilet paper. In reality, they were modifying plant DNA. Unfortunately, I couldn't find out why. Their security detected that I hacked into their computer system. A few minutes later, a pair of security guys burst into my office. They threatened me, Ginger. You understand? They threatened to hit me with an eggplant. If I didn't sign over the factory to them, I probably wouldn't be among the living today. That's how I lost my business.
Secret experiments on vegetables? I need to look into this. Sylvia, please get the plane ready. Something urgent has come up. Trees won't let us go bankrupt under any circumstances. They don't demand care and they yield fruit on a regular basis. To pick fruit from a tree, just pick up an empty crate and then click on a tree with ripe fruit. The crate will fill completely and you can take it to the barn.
Miss Ginger, I recommend you start by buying carrot seeds. They grow well in this area and they're...
One bag will be enough for 12 patches of land, so it makes sense to plant all the seeds immediately. If you don't have enough free patches, you'll need to till more.
Miss Ginger, I think we should sell your first set of products. Evidently, the Association of Small Farms Assistants has noticed us. We have orders for 3 crates of carrots.
Not a problem, Sylvia.
Miss Ginger, crates are now available in packages of 5 in the store. I recommend them. They're very convenient. The item is available in the supplies section of the store.
Thank you, Sylvia.
Miss Ginger, we really need to start raising animals. We can't live by just planting carrots. By the way, there's an old abandoned sheep shack on the...
Feeding sheep is also a science. Sheep love carrots and cabbages. We have carrots. To feed the sheep, you'll need to fill up a crate with carrots and take it to... If a big heart appears over a plant, we need to quickly fertilize it. Fertilizer is available in the supplies section of the store. Buy a bag of fertilizer, pick it up, and click on each plant that needs to be fertilized. If a drop of water appears,
Miss Ginger, congratulations! The association loves us. Now we only have to sell a crate of wool and we can be sure they will invite you to their exclusive conference.
Good afternoon, Ginger Agranovich.
Yes, that's me.
I've been commissioned to invite you to an exclusive conference organized by the Association of Small Farms Assistants. Please RSVP.
Thank you. I'll definitely be there.
Hello, Miss Ginger. I represent the Miracle Cucumber Company.
Well, finally.
We understand that you're an extremely promising farmer, and we want to invite you to attend an exclusive conference that outlines our company's latest developments.
How unexpected. Thank you for the offer. I'm quite interested in learning about your latest developments.
I'm sure you'll like it. Here is your admission ticket. The time and location of the exhibition are on the back.
At the exhibition,
Here you can see our experimental fruit and vegetable cultures. Many years of artificial selection and a patented fertilizer have allowed us to achieve truly fantastic results.
These strawberries are huge. Artificial selection and fertilization will never give those kind of results. They couldn't manage this without altering the germplasm and the plant's DNA.
Now, let's proceed to the greenhouse exit, and you'll see what our seeds are capable of under the open skies.
Wow, currants the size of tomatoes, tomatoes the size of watermelons, and eggplants the size of... No wonder these eggplants scared Higgins.
Our excursion is drawing to a close. Don't forget, if you want these types of vegetables to grow on your farm, you only need to sign an exclusive contract to purchase our seeds.
at the airport,
Obviously, these miracle cucumber people are up to no good. We need to get some samples of their giant vegetables to analyze.
But, Miss Ginger, how? The conference's security is tighter than a prison's.
I have a plan. It's complicated, and I'll need your help, Sylvia.
that night,
Miss Ginger,
Shh!
Miss Ginger, we're in the right place. We need to start collecting samples. Let's start with a bag of fertilizer. Find one and take it to the Jeep. I thought I saw a few bags to the west, just south of some watering cans.
Sylvia, don't make so much noise. Turn off the motor.
Great. Now we need to find some orchid bulbs. They aren't far either, just south of the old building near the plant beds.
Sylvia, there are guards everywhere. Apparently, they don't want us to learn about their secrets.
And that's why I said you need to be more careful. Now we need some grapes. There are crates near the Jeep. The grapevines are somewhere to the north, just past an old well. And please be careful. There's a guard in that area.
They almost caught you. What's next on the list? Oh, right, gigantic cucumbers. I saw some next to the west wall. Don't forget to take a crate.
The last item on the list is pineapples. What? They're growing pineapples too?
Yes, pineapples. Where are they?
In the northwest section of the land, near a lantern. Don't forget to take a crate.
We need to distract them. Let's turn the lights out on them. I noticed a power switch to the west, near the ravine, next to the electrical station. It'll be harder for them to find us in the dark.
done. Oh no! Miss Ginger, they're chasing us!
Come on, Sylvia, get us out of here!